Are you struggling to grant access to your S3 buckets based on tags? You're not alone. Many users face this challenge, and today we're going to break it down together. I totally get it. It can be incredibly frustrating when you think you have the right policy in place, but it just doesn't work as expected. You're not the only one who has been there. Here's the specific situation we're addressing. A user asked how to grant a group access to all S3 buckets with a certain tag while denying access to others. They shared their policy, but it just isn't functioning as intended. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this. So what's going on here? The issue often lies in the way S3 handles permissions and tags. Unlike EC2, S3 has its own set of rules that can be tricky to navigate. Let's clarify this together. And stick around. I have a crucial tip at the end that could save you a lot of headaches when managing your S3 permissions. To begin resolving the user's issue, we need to clarify the IAM policy structure. The user should ensure that the condition key for tags is correctly formatted. In this case, the correct format is S3 resource tag allow group without any extra spaces. Next, the user should verify that the tags on the S3 buckets are set correctly. The tag key must match exactly, including case sensitivity. The user mentioned having both allow group and allow group tags, which could lead to mismatches. Now, let's adjust the IAM policy to ensure it grants access based on the correct tag. The user should modify the policy to include the specific actions they want to allow, such as S3 get object and S3 list bucket, along with the condition for the tag. Finally, the user should test the policy using the IAM policy simulator. This tool allows the user to simulate the policy against specific actions and resources to see if access is granted as expected. Fun fact, did you know that AWS S3 was launched in 2006? It's come a long way since then, but managing permissions can still feel like a puzzle. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. Another user experimented with IAM policies for S3 access based on tags. They found that online references to S3 resource tag are limited. They provided an example policy that uses S3 resource tag for object-level access. However, they struggled to get it to work for both bucket and object tags, suspecting that resource tag might only apply to object-level tags. They also shared their own policy example, which aimed to allow access based on a specific tag. Despite having the correct tags on both the bucket and the object, they were unable to gain access, leading them to believe that the resource tag condition might not apply to bucket-level tags. Let's take a moment to review another user's answer. An alternative approach shared by another user highlights that AWS documentation provides details on services that support IAM and resource tagging. Currently, only object-level tagging in S3 is supported for tag-based authorization. Additionally, the user points out that put and delete operations on objects are not supported for tagging at this time. For more details, they recommend reviewing the specific documentation on tagging and policies. Here's the tip I promised. Always double-check your tag keys for case sensitivity and ensure they are applied correctly. This small detail can make a huge difference. And there you have it. With these steps, you should be able to grant access to your S3 buckets based on tags successfully. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks on AWS.